Nick Neal, you're the boss man of EweMove, the 120 territory franchise estate agency network. Um, just before we came on camera, we were talking about the best estate agent guide, the one that the Property Academy do, and you were perplexed why Rightmove don't push it, even though they are the main sponsor. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's a revenue game, isn't it, I suppose, Chris? So, as you well know, I'm sure there's a number of slots available for estate agents to take. So,
That's the homepage banner
yeah,
where you put
yeah,
your
that's it. So,
location.
if you want to be a recommended agent for valuations or banners here, banners there. So, Rightmove's real estate, that web page, they're going to try and monetize and promote different agents to what are end consumers, the general population. So if they then say, well, actually, those agents who are advertising, paid for advertising and saying they're great and the best, actually aren't the best, because if you look at the best estate agency guide, they're probably not in there or down the list somewhere. So I think there is a bit of a dichotomy there between our Rightmove trying to really push and present and promote the best agents in the UK by using their real estate, or are they using it to raise revenue? And I think there is probably a bit of a disappointment there that they don't push the best estate agent guide enough in favour of paid space.
Well, surely Rightmove's focus is on their shareholders, isn't it?
Well, it is, as everybody knows. Yeah, I mean they've cut their prices over lockdown after a little bit of pressure, but still a highly profitable organisation, of course. And yeah, they've got to have a responsibility to their shareholders, but in the long term, they've got to think about stakeholders, not just shareholders. So their stakeholders are the estate agents, not the public, the estate agents group who are paying their fees and keeping Rightmove where they are.
Okay. Yet the best estate agent guide is not a Rightmove product. It's a Rightmove supported product. It's run by the Property Academy.
It is, but it is, as you say, supported by Rightmove, and the fact that it is a mystery shopped, objective analysis of who is the best, then they should be promoting and pushing that to consumers more.
But Rightmove is a level playing field and allows all agents to be the same.
Yeah, but it doesn't though, does it? Because otherwise all those homepage banners wouldn't be restricted by, if you're not the first or second agent in the town to book that slot, you can't have it. So it's not a level playing field.
But no one clicks on those banners anyway, so is it really worth having?
Well, that's a very good question. I think those agents that have them will know whether people click on them or not, but do they keep them as a defensive move, or do they keep them to stop to generate revenue, or just to stop other agents taking the space?
It's interesting that the average number of clicks is 25 a month. Did you know there's some agents out there that are getting over 400 on their homepage banners?
Right. Yeah, and to be honest, with all marketing, it's not just one.
It's not the
piece
case
marketing.
of being there. It's what the message is.
Yeah, and it's about how active you are on social media, how many boards you got out, what other advertising.
I mean, you did quite well in the Best Estate Agency Guide, didn't you, as a company?
Yeah.
What have you done to push it? So therefore, if Rightmove are not going to do it, what are you doing about it?
Yeah, we've got some collateral that we encourage our franchisees to use, and we use Akaboo. We've got various other info that we put in front of customers, and we are the number one letting agent in the UK, the only franchise business and the only national company to feature there, so that's good. We're in the top 3% of sales. As far as I'm concerned, that's not good enough. We need to be higher up than the top 3%, but it's pretty creditable.
Do you think anyone really cares that you've won that award?
It does happen. It does feature in conversations with vendors during appraisals, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you like Rightmove or Property Academy to do more of?
Well, it comes back to the kind of get agent type philosophy, doesn't it? Where they're looking at actually who is the best performing agent in a particular location, and a customer can go on there and find out who that is. So that level of objectivity about informing consumers who actually is the best and what their options are in terms of pay up front, do it yourself versus not. I think would be a useful exercise for everyone.
I mean, I've got to say, I think it's the agent's job to push it out. I mean, let's be frank, it costs absolutely nothing to go into the Best Estate Agency Guide. The Property Academy do it off their own back at no cost to join. There's not many awards out there that you can do that, is there?
Well, I think people push it's like stats. There's lies, damn lies, and statistics, isn't there? So there's so many different kinds of awards, local awards, national awards. People will pick.
And what about those awards where you ring up and you've won, but you've got to pay 200 quid a month to have?
Well, exactly.
And then if you don't pay the money, then all of a sudden the award gets taken away from you. At least with the Best Agent Guide, if you've got it, you've got it. And you can still be in it even without paying for it.
That's right. And this is what I love about it. It's a truly objective and non-politicised award. I used to work in the credit card industry years ago. Same sort of thing. Best credit card provider here, there, and everywhere. And it all depends on who's made the best submission and who's nobbled the judges or whatever else it might be. And it's kind of a bit of a sham, really. But what I really like about the Best Estate Agent Guide, it is mystery shopped, it's objective, and no one's got an agenda. It's a case of, well, here's the data. This is what customers said. These guys are the best.
Interesting times ahead, and let's hope if you're an estate agent and you're in it, use it to the best of your ability, and you should get a lot from it. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.